God's advice today. Have you ever felt that God is trying to speak to you, yet in the busyness of life, His signs go unnoticed? This message invites you to pause, reflect, and open your heart. Perhaps this is exactly what you needed to hear today. Watch until the end with openness, and if these words touch you, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to receive more messages like this. Don't forget to check the pinned comment for a 1-minute prayer and a recommended message to help strengthen your faith even more. God said, "Listen to me, my child, and engrave these words deeply within your heart. I see the weariness that weighs you down, the doubts that hide in the shadows of your mind, and the emptiness that sometimes tries to steal your faith. I know the nights when your tears become prayers, the days when silence feels like your only companion, and the pain you pretend not to feel just to keep going. Do you feel ready for a profound change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Sometimes, all it takes is one small step of faith to open the doors of abundance, peace, and blessings that I have already prepared for you. A simple 1-minute prayer can be the beginning of a spiritual journey that transforms your inner being and reflects in your outer world. If you desire to attract more light, balance, and prosperity, both spiritual and material, click the link pinned in the first comment. There you will find a simple practice, guided with love, that can help you connect more deeply with my divine presence in your life. But listen to me, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11 verse 28. I am your rest, your refuge, the safe shelter when everything around you falls apart. No tear has been wasted, no moment of waiting was in vain. Every pain, every sacrifice, every disappointment has been an instrument in my hands to refine the pure gold of your faith and make you stronger. I have turned your wounds into wisdom, your silence into strength, and your tears into seeds of victory. Now, my child, I come to rekindle in you the flame of hope. Rise up, for what seemed like an end is only the beginning of something new. I am moving the unseen, opening paths you cannot yet see, and preparing you for a time of renewal. Nothing has been lost, everything is being guided by me with perfection and eternal love. My beloved child, do not fear the voices that try to resurrect what I have already buried. The past has no authority over one who has been redeemed by my grace. The old guilt, the painful memories, and the wounds that still ache are not chains but reminders that you have been healed, transformed, and strengthened. I am the God who turns tears into lessons and scars into signs of victory. When you thought you had lost, you were actually learning. When you believed everything was over, it was merely the beginning of a new season. My presence does not depend on the weather of your soul or the stability of your emotions. It is constant, alive, and eternal within you. Even if everything collapses around you, I remain firm, sustaining you with invisible hands. You are not adrift, you are being led through paths your heart does not yet understand, but that my Spirit has already prepared with perfection. Every step you take is watched, every sigh is heard, and every prayer, even in silence, is recorded at my throne. You are part of a greater plan, and though you cannot see the full picture, trust, my love is the brush that paints your story. Comment, I trust in the love of God, He is my refuge. The mercies I pour upon you are not a passing favor, they are an eternal covenant. Every dawn is a new chance I give you to let go of yesterday's burden and walk in the lightness of faith. I renew your strength when life's weight bends you, and I restore your spirit when despair tries to suffocate your hope. Even when time seems still and answers do not come, my hand continues to work. Nothing escapes my purpose. Every tear you shed is collected, every prayer is heard, and every battle is measured with divine wisdom. I allow the process, but I never abandon the vessel in formation. The pain you feel is the clay being shaped by my hands. And even when you feel broken, I keep you whole within my love. Do not fear the fire that tests you, for in it the purity of your faith is revealed. When you look back, you will see that the hardest moments were, in truth, the steps that lifted you into spiritual maturity. I am in every detail, in the whisper of the wind, in the glow of the morning, in the silence that surrounds you. I am the God who turns mourning into purpose and deserts into renewal. Comment: the mercies of God renew me every morning. My child, there will be days when the weight of the journey feels heavier than your strength. Relationships may falter, dreams may seem distant, and hope may slip away like sand through your fingers. But on those days, remember this: I am still your God. What you call chaos is my process of refinement. I am the potter who shapes you, and even when you feel the pressure, it is not to destroy you but to perfect you. The pain that now tightens your chest will one day become the force that expands your faith. Do not be afraid, for I hold you when you stumble and lift you when the ground seems to give way. The fire that burns today will be the light that shines tomorrow. And when you look back, you will understand that nothing was in vain. Every silence had a meaning, every tear had a destination. I am building within you a fortress that time cannot erase, and in it, your faith will bloom in fullness. Comment: even without understanding, I trust God's process. Did you know that there is an effective method to attract greater financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-seated beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It had a profound impact on my life, and we would like to invite you to explore this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing content that inspires and transforms, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment, so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. My dear child, the night may seem long, but the dawn always comes. Tears may last for a time, but joy is inevitable when faith remains. There are promises that have not yet been fulfilled, but they are being formed in the unseen. I am working behind the scenes of your life, aligning everything in its perfect time. When you think nothing is happening, the roots of your miracle are growing beneath the surface. No suffering is wasted, every pain will be transformed into testimony. I count every tear that falls and write in them a new chapter of victory. You are not forgotten, you are being prepared for something greater than you asked for. Delays are not denials, they are disguised protections. The time that makes you wait is the same time that matures your harvest. And when the hour comes, everything will unfold so perfectly that you will understand the reason for every season of waiting. My love is your guarantee, my timing your safety, and my faithfulness your anchor. Rise, breathe, and move forward. The dawn of your joy is near, and the sun of my promise is about to shine upon you. Comment: I wait in faith, for I know that joy will come in the morning. There is a divine justice that moves in silence, working on behalf of those who remain faithful even when the world does not understand them. My child, I see what human eyes cannot, every act of kindness done unseen, every tear shed in prayer, every moment of faith upheld in pain. When no one applauds you, I crown you. When you think you are unnoticed, I look upon you with tenderness. Nothing in you escapes my attention. Every seed of love, every righteous choice, every forgiveness offered through tears, all are recorded in the book of eternity. And in due time, I will bring forth the harvest I promised. The world may not recognize your faithfulness, but heaven celebrates it. The reward I prepare for you will not be fleeting or measured by human standards, for it bears the seal of eternity. When you feel the burden is too great, remember, I not only see you, I sustain you. And when you reach your limit, I carry you in my arms of love and strength. Comment, I trust in the love of God, He is my refuge. My child, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Psalm 23 verse 4. When shadows approach and fear tries to steal your peace, remember this, I have never left you. I am with you in the bright days and in the nights when hope feels far away. The valley is not your destination, it is the path that leads to victory. Every step you take, I accompany you with my care. I am the voice that whispers courage when despair screams. I am the light that breaks through the fog of uncertainty. Your fear does not offend me, your doubt does not drive me away. I keep loving you with unchanging passion. Your faith, even small, is enough to move the impossible. Do not worry about what you cannot yet understand, just keep walking. The story I am writing with you is crafted with divine precision, and the ending I have prepared will be beautiful, for it will glorify my name. Comment, even in the valley, God is my strength and my light. Let my voice guide your steps and calm your heart, beloved child. The world will speak loudly, trying to confuse you, but learn to hear the gentle sound of faith within you. Every act of obedience releases invisible miracles, and every step of trust opens portals in heaven. When you walk by faith, even when your eyes see nothing, the impossible begins to take form. I teach you not to depend on circumstances, but on the certainty of my love. When you believe, the supernatural becomes natural, and what seemed far begins to draw near. My child, do not grow weary of believing. Faith is the language of heaven, and when you speak it, angels move and promises materialize. Do not fear apparent delays, time is under my command. I turn waiting into testimony and silence into songs of victory. Comment, I choose to hear God's voice above every noise. My beloved child, those who trust in the Lord are like Mount Zion, which cannot be shaken but endures forever. Psalm 125 verse 1. When everything seems to fall apart, plant your feet firmly on me. I am your rock, your shelter, and your certainty. Even when the winds blow fiercely, your faith will be the foundation that holds you steady. The promises I made are not subject to the changes of the world, they are sealed in eternity. Time may seem slow, but nothing in me delays, it all matures in perfect order. When doubt tries to whisper, remember, I am faithful. No force can stop what has been decreed over your life. Even if others do not understand your process, they will witness the purpose revealed. And when that day comes, your testimony will be living proof that those who wait in me are never put to shame. Comment, I remain steadfast, for God is the foundation of my faith. Now, my child, keep this truth in your heart, the transformation you long for does not come only through great miracles, but through the small, daily moments with me. I am in the simple gestures, in the quiet pauses, in the moments when you choose to trust. Every prayer you lift rises to my throne like incense, and none of them are lost. When you pray, I listen. When you cry, I embrace you. When you are silent, I understand you. And when you surrender, I make you new again. My Spirit lives within you, shaping your character, healing your wounds, and awakening the best in you. Never doubt this, the good work I began in you will be completed with perfection. Walk in peace, for your life is safe in my hands. No storm is strong enough to pull you away from my love. I am your God, and in me, you will find rest, direction, and victory. Comment: my life is safe in God's hands. Nothing can separate me from His love. My child, embrace the stillness of this moment, for within it I speak to you most deeply. I see your quiet endurance, the patience with which you have faced long seasons of waiting, and the faith that, though wounded, continues to live within you. The time that feels stagnant is, in truth, the soil being prepared for the blossoming of my promises. I have not forgotten you, and nothing you have done in faithfulness has gone unnoticed before my eyes. Every silent prayer has reached my heart. Now I ask you to remain steadfast, to let trust guide your every step. When clarity seems far, remember that I am your direction. When unrest tries to take root, I am your peace. Know this, everything I have spoken will come to pass, and your hands will touch what your faith has already seen. Walk calmly, knowing you are held by an eternal presence that never fails. Each new day is a divine opportunity to be reborn in faith. Rise with the certainty that you are loved, understood, and sustained by my hand. What I prepare is not for the hesitant, but for those who remain steadfast even when darkness lingers. Your constancy reveals that you are ready for the new. I am aligning paths, resources, and people with your journey. What is coming is not distant promise, it is a reality already unfolding. Heaven is moving on your behalf. Your prayers have opened doors that time itself will reveal. Believe, the resources I have prepared are not illusion but tangible provision that will touch your reality. I will honor your days of faithfulness, your nights of prayer, and your quiet acts of trust. Receive this truth, your harvest has begun to sprout. Comment: I wait for God's perfect timing. He is never late. My beloved child, everything you are about to receive will require courage and discernment. My provision is abundant, but it asks for prepared hands and a wise heart. I will bring you opportunities, connections, and inspired ideas. Some will appear small but bring great reward. Others will come as unexpected answers, opening paths you never imagined. What I give is not meant to bind you to the material, but to free you from the fear of lack. The wealth that comes from me brings peace, not pride, freedom, not burden. Manage it with wisdom. Use what I give to sow, to restore, to bless. What you place in my hands with trust will multiply in ways beyond understanding. I am the one who increases the little, who turns the ordinary into extraordinary. Comment: I trust in God's provision, He supplies all my needs. Wait with serenity, for the growth I bring is both visible and invisible. Some signs will come as inner peace, clarity in decisions, and rest for your soul. Others will be tangible, opportunities, rewards, and unexpected reunions. The answers will take many forms, but all will point to one truth: the faithfulness of my love. Do not fear uncertain days. I was with you in every storm and will remain with you in those yet to come. You are of priceless worth to me, and nothing you endure can diminish my care. When fear tries to invade, remember that your worth was sealed with love. You are my treasure, and your life is precious before me. Comment: I am sustained by God's love, He gives me security. My child, learn to cultivate a spirit of gratitude. Give thanks for every small gift, for gratitude is the key that opens greater doors. When you acknowledge what you already have, your faith grows for what is still to come. Be thankful for your breath, your home, your relationships, and even the challenges that strengthen you. Each day is a gift, each detail carries the mark of my care. Gratitude transforms your heart and lifts your vision. It is not merely a word, it is a state of the soul that draws the supernatural. Gratitude is the melody that moves the heart of the Father. With every step you take, seek discernment. Not every open door is a calling, and not every opportunity comes from me. That is why I ask you to seek my counsel. Speak to me before you act. Ask for clarity, and I will give you understanding. The resources I place in your hands have a purpose: to bless, to multiply, to build. Use them responsibly. Do not only store them, share them. Give, help, sow. What you plant in love never disappears. Even the smallest act done in faith returns as abundance. Learn to manage with wisdom, for what you handle consciously becomes legacy. Comment: I seek God's wisdom, He is my sure direction. My child, everything you release in trust returns to you multiplied. When you share what you have with faith, your life expands. The secret of abundance is in giving, not keeping. I see your generous heart, and that is what opens the heavens in your favor. A time of change is approaching. Old pressures will ease, new paths will unfold, and the weight you carry will lift. I will lead you to places of rest, and what once seemed unreachable will become possible. Keep your focus, humility, and gratitude. The voices of doubt may try to distract you, but you know who guides you. Stay firm. Comment: I trust in God's plans. He always leads me to the best. Allow this abundance not to end with you. Let it overflow into the lives around you. The love I give is not meant to be stored but shared. Your generosity will be the reflection of my grace. Wherever you go, leave traces of kindness. Be comfort where there is pain, light where there is darkness, and hope where there is weariness. I am with you in every gesture, inspiring, guiding, empowering. Do not worry about tomorrow, your today is already in my hands. Everything I have promised is being aligned. My child, the time of fulfillment has come. What I revealed to you in secret will begin to manifest in the open. The provision that was once promised will now become reality. Walk in humility and confidence. Remain in communion with me, for it is in the stillness of your soul that I will give you strength to overcome every challenge. When you enter my presence, leave the noise behind. Hear my voice, feel my touch, receive my comfort. Your intimacy with me will be your shield and your endless source of power. Comment: I rest in God's presence, there I find strength and peace. Prepare yourself, my beloved. What begins now is a season of renewal, abundance, and multiplied grace. Doors will open with ease, and what once required great effort will now come by faith. This is the time of the manifestation of my faithfulness. Old promises will blossom, and your heart will rejoice. No obstacle will stop what I have decreed. My word does not return empty, it fulfills its purpose. Walk with confidence, and you will see that what once seemed impossible is only the beginning of what I have prepared for you. My beloved child, when your heart trembles and your mind begins to doubt, know that I am near, closer than your very breath. When you feel insignificant, allow me to reshape your view of yourself and your future. You were never created to fade into the background or to be consumed by worry. You were formed with purpose, molded by love, and infused with my spirit to walk this life with strength and peace. Do not let the voice of fear define who you are or what you expect from the days ahead. I see beyond your worries. I see the light I placed within you since the beginning. My affection for you is not based on your perfection but on my nature, which is love itself. I have charted the path before you with precision, and my timing, though sometimes hidden, is always exact. The blessings I have prepared will not be late. They will come at the appointed moment, faster and brighter than you imagine. Expect good fortune not as luck, but as divine orchestration. Expect freedom from the chains that held your spirit down. Expect peace that fills every hollow place. Do not hesitate, my child. Walk with assurance and speak with faith, for I am unfolding the goodness that was promised long before your doubt ever spoke. Commenti, I trust in God's timing. His plan is perfect even when I cannot see it. Let these assurances be your anchor. Speak them not as wishes, but as truths already written in the fabric of your destiny. The grace that has washed over you leaves no stain behind. No burden can permanently cling to one who has accepted my restoration. Your fresh beginning is not a distant dream, it is now unfolding before your eyes. It is the dawn of your true calling, where every piece of your past finds meaning and every pain becomes a seed for growth. It is no coincidence that these words reach you today, precisely when your spirit needed renewal. Every experience you endured carried traces of my quiet invitation, an unseen hand guiding you, a whisper reminding you that I was near. You did not imagine it, you perceived correctly. You have heard my subtle calling through moments of longing, through the ache of unanswered prayers, through the calm between storms. Now that you have chosen to listen with your heart open, hold tightly to this sacred awareness. Do not allow fear to steal it away. When you unite your faith with others who trust as you do, your confidence deepens, and your hope grows stronger. My presence multiplies where hearts gather in belief, and there I dwell, among the faithful, strengthening the weary, reviving the lost. Commenti, my heart opens to divine renewal. I believe my new beginning starts today. Dismiss the thought that your voice disappears into silence. Every word, every sigh, every tear you've offered in honesty has reached my heart. From your first cry to your quietest whisper, I have heard you. I have never ignored your prayers, even when my silence tested you. When the darkness closed in, I was still listening. When you thought no one cared, I cared infinitely. Your words are sacred to me, not because they are perfect, but because they are true. Speak to me freely, beloved. Tell me of your dreams, your worries, your hopes, your fears. You will not offend me with your honesty, it draws you closer to my heart. I understand you completely, the parts you show to others and the parts you hide in shadows. I am not a distant ruler seated beyond the clouds. I am your closest companion, your truest friend, your eternal source of peace. When your nights stretch long with questions, know that I am awake beside you, holding what you cannot hold, carrying what you cannot bear. Every secret thought is known to me, and yet you are still loved beyond measure. The weight you feel will not last forever, for my presence is lifting it even now. Commenti, God hears me, even when all seems silent. When your strength fades, seek comfort in my words. When you feel surrounded by chaos, return to the calm of my presence. Every moment you have ever felt the urge to pray, I was already waiting for you. Every impulse to reach out was my invitation pulling you closer. And when you finally choose to listen, to really listen, I rejoice. I am not disappointed in how long it took, I am overjoyed that you arrived. Do not allow uncertainty to steal what I have already prepared. My favor surrounds you like unseen light. In trials, I will steady your heart. When life feels unbearable, I will be your foundation. When the path feels unclear, take the next step with courage, for I walk beside you. My promises do not shift with seasons, they stand unbroken through every generation. Rely on me, and streams of new strength will rise within you. I will make you brave where fear once lived. I will equip you with resilience to face shadows that once terrified you. And when you feel like giving up, remember that I have already overcome every struggle on your behalf. Today, beloved, marks a turning point, a victory that will echo through the rest of your days. You will look back and call this the moment everything changed. Commenti, my strength comes from God, His promises never fail. Rise, my precious child, not with uncertainty but with expectation. Lift your eyes toward what is coming, for I have already prepared the way. The life I have designed for you is greater than the one you planned for yourself. The moments you thought were endings were only divine transitions. Your faith has called forth transformation. You chose to rely on me when it was hardest to believe, and now you will see why I asked you to trust. Prepare your spirit to step into new awareness, a realm where miracles are not rare, where my presence shapes every detail of your reality. You are stepping into alignment with heaven's rhythm, where the extraordinary becomes part of your everyday. When storms rise, you will not be shaken, because your peace is anchored in me. When the world seems harsh, you will carry within you a light that cannot be dimmed. Keep your gaze fixed upon me, and I will lead you into days overflowing with grace. Every promise I have spoken over your life will find its fulfillment, for my word never returns empty. The hands of time bend to my will, and what was once delayed will now accelerate in your favor. Commenti, I am ready for the extraordinary that God is bringing into my life. And when challenges appear again, and they will, my child, remember that you are never alone in them. You will find peace in my closeness, strength in my nearness, and wisdom in my word. When the burdens of the world weigh heavy on your heart, rest in me. Let go of the need to control what I have already redeemed. Share my truth with others. Let your life be a reflection of calm, compassion, and unshakable faith. Expect blessings not because you deserve them, but because you are loved. Anticipate divine movement, because I am on your side. I will guide your steps, protect your path, and pour out favor upon every honest effort you make. Do not allow fear, guilt, or the pain of the past to stand between us. I have already torn down every wall that once separated you from my affection. I am here. I hear every prayer spoken in faith and every unspoken longing you dare not voice. Bring them all to me. Surrender what you cannot fix, release what you cannot change, and watch as I work wonders within and around you. My child, this is your moment, not of striving, but of surrender, not of uncertainty, but of trust. My hand is upon you. My plan is unfolding. My love is eternal. So be it. Commenti, I rest in God's love, I am never alone. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.